Yo, what's cracking, fam? T Money back with a collection update. It's been fucking forever. My bad. But hope everybody's doing well, hanging in there and shit. Uh, I've had it itch kind of like for like a week now to do a video. I just haven't really had the time, and so I got a minute right now to myself so we can get this done. But yeah, sorry I haven't been nearly as frequent with the videos lately, but I just, got a lot of life shit going on these days. You know how it be. So, yeah. But I got a ton of shit. If you look over here, the collection has not stopped. I'm kind of just putting it over there, kind of like instinctively, in hopes that maybe someday I'll be able to get all this done, posted in videos and shit. So, we'll see. But yeah, anyways, hope everybody is doing great. I still watch everybody. I want you guys to know that I haven't left. I haven't stopped buying. I haven't stopped watching. I just don't really have time to do videos anymore like it used to be. Um, but never say never, right? So, anyways, let's start this out with a banger, a classic. So I kind of compiled like a bunch of random shit in this video: media books, collector's editions, just a lot of stuff that I've gotten recently and have not showed off. So The Sixth Sense classic, and I don't even think I own this movie on like any format, and it's an absolutely great movie. I saw this in theaters, kind of like just like a one-time watch type movie. I don't think it has great rewatch value just because I feel like once the secret is revealed or whatever, it's kind of like it loses that like that surprise. It's just like it's great, but how many times do you want to watch? Um, once you know what happens, pretty much that type deal. But that's okay. It's a classic, beautiful media book. So dope. I got that from Jesse over at Diabolic. I got this sick hat I've been wearing too from shout out to Paul Bearer Press. They're kind of like a smaller company that sells a lot of like horror memorabilia and figures and shirts and stuff like that, pins, all kinds of cool shit. So I've been buying a lot of stuff from them, trying to support them and stuff. So pretty cool hat though. And then let's see, what do we have here? We have a random Vinegar Syndrome release, Satan's Children. This I think was from their last batch of releases. Don't believe I've seen this movie, so I got to check this one out. But it's from 1975, and it's from Agfa, Vinegar Syndrome, whatever. I haven't even opened this one, but yeah, some sort of like I think possession movie, Satan's Children. So we'll check that one out. This one I watched. We're All Going to the World's Fair. I thought it was pretty good. If you like webcam style movies, there's been a lot of those recently. It's kind of like that. It's a little slow. It does kind of spiral into some craziness, but it was pretty slow. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. So we're all going to the World's Fair. This girl takes this challenge on like online, and then shit goes down pretty much. But yeah, this one is classic Devil Story. This is actually a Pulse Video release, Vinegar Syndrome release. I got this from that Smoking Cat company that I ordered from, but I don't think it's an actual Smoking Cat release. I think they just are selling Pulse Video stuff because I think they're both French companies. But yeah, Vinegar Syndrome put this out as well. Great movie. If you've seen Ogroff, well, I wouldn't call it a great movie, but if you fucking like sleazy slasher maniacs running around killing random people, then you'll like it. And the dude's like deformed and like super grungy and gross looking. It's fucking weird. It really reminds me of Ogroff the Mad Mutilator kind of a lot, and there's not a lot of talking in this movie either. And then all of a sudden, like they end up at like it like starts out in the woods. This dude's stalking people. It's pretty funny actually. The opening scene, he's like murdering this dude in a tent, and then he makes all these weird like deformed moans and whatever. And he's like gets part of the tent caught on around his ankle or something, and he's like struggling with it. It's pretty funny actually. It made me laugh. Those are the best laughs, when you just laugh at something that's not even supposed to be funny, but it just is. But yeah, and then it turns into like this weird like Rocky Horror Picture Show style movie. Not really, but it totally changes like tone in the middle of the movie. I feel like this mansion is introduced, and it's got that weird familiar. I don't know how to describe it, but it's fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't know when this movie was made. Um, course, it doesn't say anymore. Why doesn't I miss where it like when it used to say like the year the movie was produced and then the year that the movie was made or whatever. So like 2000 or the release 2021 and then the year, but I'm not seeing it, so I have no idea. But I would venture to guess maybe 90s. I really don't know because it's low budget, so it looks like shit anyway. But Devil Story, check it out. All right, then we have Crawl. This movie was fucking great. I think I might have seen this in theaters, but one of the best Killer Croc movies I've seen in recent years for sure. And this is just a media book from Infinity Pictures, Germany. You got the holographic number scheme on the back. I love that. 190 out of 333. But yeah, if you haven't checked this one out and you like a good Killer Croc movie, I would highly recommend Crawl. I was going to say highly recommend Croc. But it was good, for sure. Beautiful release. Beautiful release. From Second Sight. The Witch. I don't need to talk about it. Everybody's seen it. It's really good. This 4K edition is beautiful. Its picture quality is beautiful. And, of course, you get like a 150 hard page book. I love the smell of fresh paper. Just with all kinds of essays and information about the movie. So, big fan of this movie. I loved it. The only thing I didn't love about this box set is kind of just like this. You get the lobby cards, which I could kind of take or leave, really. And then this like kind of like, it reminds me of like a DVD digipack or digibook, you know, where you just get like the cheap cardboard. But it's like, how else are you going to house it? I mean, I guess they could have put like a, you know, like a keep case edition in there. I would have preferred that personally, but you got to be careful with these like flimsy cardboard editions. But overall, the box is super sturdy, so I don't really know what I'm bitching about. I just would prefer like a you know, an actual keep case. But beautiful release, chock full of special features. Go grab this. I bet it's gonna sell out. So, oh, all right. So that's the Witch. Fucking love this media book. It's really awesome. So I've been chilling with. I have a lady friend, I guess you could say these days. So she doesn't like horror at all, and I've been like forcing her to watch like stupid. I'd say we're 50-50. We're definitely making progress. I'd say that. But we watched Creepshow 2 the other night, and well, she did. I fell asleep, but I've seen it a million times, so that's okay. But yeah, good shit. I got this from Orbit DVD. I love this cover artwork. It's so fucking badass. I love it. I love it. It's like the you know, the raft sequence or whatever. It's so cool, so classy. Love it. Good shit. And another one, top 5 horror movies of all time. We have Candyman. I don't know. I want to know what Candyman's Flutsch means, but this is a German release from Turbine Media, collector's edition. Not going to open it, but I love this movie so much. So they had like multiple cover artwork editions. I went with the classic. I always love that. Just right. Honestly, I love that artwork. So I think that's the classic artwork. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I do love that artwork. All right, then we have a weird one that I've never seen before. Double Vision. This is, I think, from 2002. I did a little bit of homework, tried to watch some, you know, at least some of the movies in this update for you guys, so I don't come across like I totally don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I have not watched this movie. It's kind of crazy. I read about it on Diabolic before I bought it, and it's about like this investigator who is like investigating this serial killer who does something really weird with like implanting some sort of like bacteria into people's brains. Something crazy. I don't really know. But yeah, probably batshit crazy Asian goodness. So pick that up from Diabolic, because I don't really know if it has another release. But Nameless Media 444 edition. I got number 330, number 412. So out of 444. So that is Double Vision. All right. Then we have this beautiful volume set, I guess you could call it, from Eureka, Karloff, Universal Classics. We've got 3 of them. Night Key, The Climax, and The Black Castle. Not sure if these have been released by any other companies. Probably, but I love that cover artwork. I love these editions, so Eureka's good shit. I had to buy that. Universal Terror Collector's Edition. It's one of their newer releases. Then we have Beware My Brethren from 88 Films. I've never seen this movie before, but I think it's kind of like a It says like Psycho meets Peeping Tom, but it has like religious undertones, I think. My brethren taps into the distorted mindset of an unhinged killer, providing a bleak yet sensationalized take on the British thriller, starring whatever on the British thriller, I guess, as a genre of film, maybe. But it says fanaticism and sexploitation merges with all that goodness. Love that cover artwork. So 88 films. I don't know why I randomly put this in like a plastic box, but I don't know. Another batshit crazy Larry Cohen movie, or Larry Cohen. When I say Larry Cohen, Larry Cohen. God Told Me To. I don't even know how to like begin talking about this movie, but it's great. It's I haven't watched the 4K, but I have the Blue Underground Blu-ray, and I've viewed that before. So I just remember it being very crazy, and yeah. A detective, New York police detective. I guess he's like investigating these different incidents that occur, but it's like all kinds of weird like blends of subgenres, you know, like serial killers, religion, all undertones, all kinds of crazy stuff. But it's from the director of It's Alive, so God Told Me To. Check that out someday soon. Let's see. And then another one I have never seen before, Creatures the World Forgot. This is from Indicator. Looks pretty badass. I love me some like prehistoric, I guess like, I don't really know how to describe them, but Ray Harryhausen style type movies, I guess. But I'm stoked on it. Can't wait. And it's chock full of special features. I'm not even going to read that. I'll just let you guys check that out. But yeah, so 1971 Hammer Classic, directed by Don Chaffee. Awesome. Blu-ray Premiere Edition. I don't know if this has another release, but I had to pick that up day one from Indicator. I just got that like last week. All right. Then we have another one, Fulci movie from the early 90s. I love it. Demonia. Really nice release from Arrow Video. Yeah, I think 88 Films released this one as well, but I actually really do like this movie. If you like possession films, it's just kind of another early, it's not 80s, but early, you know, like an 80s demon style movie or demonic possession style movie. But this fucking packaging is fantastic as well. So, banging. Look at that. And it fucking is in the shape of a cross. How gangster is that? I don't know if they did that intentionally, but super cool. So, really nice release. My only complaint about these ones is that the packaging isn't as like solid as you can see. It got dinged up in the mail, so what you gonna do though? But fucking awesome release. Good stuff. And one of my favorite movies of all time, definitely, Day of the Dead. This movie took a long time to kind of break in on me. I was always a huge fan of Dawn of the Dead and Night of the Living Dead, but this one when I was a kid I couldn't really get into it, but now I fucking love it. So had to pick this up. XT Video, beautiful cover artwork there. It's got Dr. Tongue on the cover. Just the best. Honestly, it's kind of become my favorite. It's just a really dark movie, but I love it. Practical effects from Savini cannot fucking beat. Definitely the pinnacle of his career there. And then we have Ravage. This is from Saturn's Core, sub-label of Vinegar Syndrome. Looks like, reminds me of Truth or Dare for some reason from the cover of that like Sabrosa Studios movie. I forget the director's name. But I haven't watched this one. Shot on video, it looks like, 1997. After witnessing the murder of his children at the hands of an unhinged serial killer, criminal psychologist Greg Burrows becomes consumed with the unquenchable thirst for revenge. Did I say ravage? Oh, it is ravage. For revenge. While tracking the killer's gruesome trail of carnage, he uncovers a violent underworld inhabited by a mysterious sect of cold... This kind of reminds me of fucking God Told Me To, but it's Ravage from Saturn's Core. Another one I have never seen before, Cyber Vengeance. Honestly, I'm not too pumped on this one. I don't know. I don't fucking know anything about it, so let's open it up, see what we got. It's Vinegar Syndrome. And again, I kind of do apologize for not being like up to date on shit lately, because most of you guys have probably seen all these releases, you know, posted 1,000 times before from everyone else. So I'm sorry, but I just grabbed a handful. I haven't done a video in a long time, y'all know. So, but yeah, 1994. It takes place in the future. The prison system has become completely privatized, and cyber prisons have become the new mean. So it's like a futuristic action movie. Probably pretty low budget, but yeah, we'll dig into that one sometime soon. Really nice packaging from Vinegar Syndrome, and I think this is a VSA. Yeah, it's VSA number 25, so Vinegar Syndrome action line. Then I grabbed a couple badass. I love these. Actually, let me just grab a sip of this little. I call these my little dumplings. Little dumpling waters. I grabbed these from Diabolic. I love these like VHS like throwback editions or whatever. It's a Blu-ray inside of them. It's got like that magnetic clip on it. Pretty cool. But just like throwback editions. So we've got Jack the Ripper, which was I think also released by Severin, and then From Beyond, which is a fucking classic. So I love that artwork too. It's so cool. So badass. So yeah, I mean they're just more collector pieces, but if you like, you know, I forget the VHS, retro VHS editions is what they're called, but they are Blu-rays. But I'm not gonna watch these. They're just gonna go on the Imagine what is it, the invisible shelf that I don't have, but hopefully someday. This is going back now. Slither. This is a Beyond Genres release. Love this fucking movie. So good. So good. I don't know why I'm gonna say this, but the scene where what's his name? Michael Rooker is like pumping, he's like impregnating the girl on the bed with his like tentacles. It's like strangely like I don't know what you guys know what I'm saying. It's weird. Maybe you don't. I'm fucking weird, but I don't know why. It's just like I'm fucking weird, I guess. But Slither, classic movie, great fucking movie. My favorite James Gunn film, actually. All right, then we have Girls' Night Out, the 2 editions, Scaremaker, the alternate title, and then I prefer this cover artwork, honestly. This isn't bad. It's pretty cool, but I love this cover artwork. It's so cool. I think that's new too for the artwork, so or for the release. But this movie's a lot of fun. I watched it the other night. Just another 80s slasher movie with a weird twist ending. Killer in a bear suit. It's a lot of fun. Check it out for sure. Hal Holbrook stars in it. It's awesome. So actually, I get really confused now because I feel like this should be this release here with like without like any of the information, like the special contents and director, any of the information should be like the limited edition slip. But I really do think that this is, correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like there was another release too that they did recently where they had an alternate slip, limited edition slip, and the one that didn't have the any information really, well, it does have starring Hal Holbrook. I didn't see that, but you know what I mean. The special features listed on the back. You'd think the more detailed one would be the more like mainstream release, but I don't think that's the case. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, then I got a couple giallos, kind of serial killer movie, and Giallo from 1972. Good movie, by the way. I actually really like this movie too. It's crazy. Really nice releases. Both these movies have, I think, Blu-rays from other companies, but I had to pick them up. I actually really dig these like hardbox editions from 88 Films. They've stepped it up. The box is actually like super hard, not flimsy at all. Then you get the booklet with the cool commissioned artwork, and then all about the movie. I just always have to smell. But yeah, brutal serial killer movie. I think it's actually pretty good. I forget where I watched it. It was pretty recent that I watched this for the first time. It's a Joe D'Amato film, so if you like Anthropophagus and the other movies that he's done, I love Joe D'Amato. He's super sleaze. You'll dig on that one for sure. But yeah, so 88 Films releases there. Jocko! I watched this the other night. Fun movie. I swear this had a Blu-ray release, but I think I was thinking that I was mixing it up with the other fucking Halloween movie that Massacre Video put out. I forget the name of it now, but no, this is different. This is really fun. Stars Linnea Quigley. I feel like I didn't see her that much in it, but maybe I was just like not paying attention, or she looked different or something. But really fun. The opening sequence of this movie is great too. This like goofy character actor scaring the shit out of his grandson or whatever, but it's really fun. Good for Halloween, but I was in the mood, so I popped it in the other night. But I like it. Good shit. That's from MakeFlix. And then I got 12 Monkeys and the corrected disc. This came in this week, so there you go. If you ordered this, make sure you get the corrected disc from Arrow. I think you have to contact Arrow no matter what. But and then a classic movie, Code Red release. Probably my favorite Code Red release ever. And Jesse from Diabolic just put out a limited edition slipcover that I think is exclusive through Diabolic. So if you're a big fan of this movie and you want that beautiful artwork, cover artwork is really great, but it's classy as fuck. Yeah, this movie's great. Highly recommend it. And then I got this one, Evil Clutch, from Diabolic as well. And it's a limited Blu-ray from Home Movies. I think they're a UK company or something. It's not a US release, but I've never seen this movie, so I got to check this out. I have a feeling this is a pretty like budget, excuse me, slasher movie or whatever it might be. For some reason it reminds me of Spookies just from the cover, but I had to grab this from Diabolic when I saw it was available. Bare bones release, but pretty fucking cool. I can't wait to check this one out. I tried to put it in the other night, but had to turn it off. Not my choice. And then I got these releases from, this is it. Fuck, I tore through those. Sorry, guys. It's faster than I thought. I got these in yesterday from Mondo Macabre, and these are the 3 new red case editions. The Horrible Sexy Vampire. I've never seen this movie. Can't wait to check it out. I'm going to open this bitch up right now, actually, so I can read up on it a little bit. I don't know why they randomly just choose to do like one slip. I wish they would do slips for everything, but Mondo Macabre is a pretty great company, so yeah. The Horrible Sexy Vampire. Look at that artwork. It's fucking banging. Love it. That's like my style to a T. Yeah. So I got number 787 out of 1200. There's the insides. But The Horrible Sexy Vampire is a film from Madrid and Spain, and from 1971. And I don't know much about it, but it's a brand new 4K transfer, and I am super down. Yeah, vampire movie, sexy vampire movie. So awesome. And then another one. I haven't seen any of these, so I might as well just say that. The Other Side of the Mirror from 1974, another Spanish film. So yeah. Anna, a young songwriter and piano player, lives alone with her father in a large house on the island of Madeira. She meets a boy and they plan to marry. However, when he tells her father their intentions, he tries to persuade her. I don't know. Maybe Supernatural with the... I don't fucking know. But you guys can look it up if you want. The Other Side of the Mirror. I heard it was good, though. I've heard people talk about it. And last up, we have Love Brides of the Blood Money. So this is a Spanish trio. No, France and Spain. From 1973. Yo, I'm done, so don't even worry. This is it. Fucking done here. Sorry, guys. Let's see. In ancient Egypt, the son of a high priest is sentenced to death for the murder and mutilation of young women. His father uses his influence to have the son placed on a cannibal estate, whatever. An eccentric practice of the black arts. Okay, so we've got more like ancient religious undertones and yeah, stuff like that. So love, anybody that I know in this looks like Christopher Lee kind of on the cover, but it's not. George Regod. I don't know. Fucking no. I don't know. But yo, thanks guys for watching. It's been a minute, so I was happy to do an update for y'all. And I hope you enjoy, and I hope you enjoy the rest of summer. I'll probably catch you guys down the road. Maybe October will be a big month for me. Maybe I'll do some some banger updates then. I don't know. We'll see. But stay up, stay healthy. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Peace.